Welcome to Maroon Talk, the only segment dedicated for anything and everything UP Fighting Maroons. I'm Fimran, batch 2010 from UP Los Baños.
Enzo Regondola, batch 2010, UP Diliman.
Hello!
Shit, ang tagal nating di ginawa to ah.
Hello, sir. Hello sa iyo, Zo. Hello sa inyo, mga viewers. We're back. We are back. Y'all. Kagulo
We
na
are
naman.
so back.
Kagulo na naman kung san-san. Daming mga side stories na nangyayari the past. Ano pa lang tayo? Second game day ng season 84. Tama ba, Zo?
Tama. Ang dami na nangyari kasi yun nga. Alam nyo naman, siksik na siksik ang schedule this season. So, two days pa lang, lahat na ng teams nakapaglaro twice.
So may 8 games na agad in a span of not even a week. No? So pagod na. I mean,
Pagod na yan.
considering yung grind compared to the normal seasons that they had before. Kumbaga parang yung pagod nila ngayon, parang mid-season na. 'Di ba?
Oo, kasi
sa linggo.
at least na sila kagad. Parang mas madali nilang ma-shake off yung kanilang rust.
Sana.
Kasi laro ng laro eh.
Sana nga. Dahil nabanggit mo na yung rust. Simulan natin nga sa ano bang tingin natin, at least for the past 2 games. Overall, in a general view of the UP Fighting Maroons. So, simulan mo. Ano bang initial impressions mo of the team?
Sa akin, kulang pa sila sa exposure sa isa't isa. Parang in 2 games, makikita mo na may chemistry issues pa rin kahit na meron tayong isang panalo dyan sa 2 games natin. Meron pa rin times na parang hindi sila sure sa gagawin nila on the court. Merong ganong factor pa na yun, kaya siguro kung mapapansin natin dun sa first 2 games we always started off poorly against Ateneo, against UST, sama ng start palagi, pero later in the game parang dun mo nakita yung hindi pa siya full potential, pero dun mo nakita yung how the team looks if and when it works. Nandun siya lagi in both games, nandun siya sa second half, third quarter. So Ateneo parang fourth quarter ata yun nung medyo humahabol yung UP. So yun, parang first impression ko is kulang pa talaga sa chemistry.
Tama. Actually, on that note, yung issue niyan is actually not evident to UP exclusively, di ba? Kita naman natin sa ibang teams din. Lahat sila parang bago. So yung chemistry issues sila is also there. Ang hindi lang nakaka-experience yan ay ang Ateneo na very
tama.
Kasi unang-una yung core nila intact. If ever they did have additions or returnees, kumbaga, complemented agad dun sa sistema nila. Complemented dun sa core ng team nila. Kaya, kumbaga, parang hindi sila nawala. Ang masasabi mo lang na tawag dito na term kung if we're talking about naninibago is yung rust lang nila when it comes to tournament form. Kasi diba, lahat sila hindi nag-basketball. Kumpara sa Ateneo nga, they played sa Gilas. So, yung form nila is, kumbaga, has an edge compared to the other teams. No? So, talking about chemistry, talking about rust at this stage of the season, Ateneo has the edge kasi nga, they've been playing more than the other teams and they've been together more than the other teams as well. So, yun ang edge talaga.
Iba talaga Ateneo eh. Pinapanood ko sila parang dapat nasa PBA na itong mga to.
yun, yung pa rin, yung ano na parang natin yung past, 3 seasons, ganun pa rin. Consistency, discipline, sabihin natin chemistry. It's been, kumbaga, hindi natin pwede sabihin it's still the same, but it's intact, kumbaga, given the current state of the teams as early as now and season 84. So yun, for me naman, yung initial impression sa team, nakikita na natin yung para magiging rotation talaga ng team this season. No? So for the past first two games, hindi na nagkakamali, parang same yung starting five. If not, tama ba? Parang same no? Diba, hindi ko na-aral. Pero parang similar sila. Malik, center, Richie.
Nung again, UST nag-start si Spencer.
Okay. In place of and sino isa? Ba't dyan? Pamayo. Anyway, sige, discuss natin mamaya. So anyway, yun. Yung mga hula natin nung pre-season, the previous episode, medyo na debunk yung konti. Di ba?
Naman.
Score lang nga lang talaga, it was Malik Diouf. No? So yun ang naging consistent, at least at the center position. And Carl Tamayo at the 4. So the first two games, yun ang naging consistent sa starting 5 natin. Yun akin. Initial impressions, I'll stick with those. Ikaw ba, meron ka pa?
Ano ba? Yun pa lang. Yun pa lang so far.
Yun pa lang naman no? So,
yung iba nating pag-uusapan doon na sa games mismo.
Sige, games. Simulan natin sa Ateneo. Mahaba-haba mga usapan natin. Ateneo, first game of the season, final score was 90-81 with Ateneo winning. And this was held no opening day, siyempre. We were the third game of that game day. And okay, simulan natin sa key stats ng game na yun. No? Okay lang siya. Yun ang ko eh. Kasi meron talagang category sa stats na medyo lamang at medyo dikit, which are for me talagang key factors. Simulan ko sa assists. Sa assist totals, Ateneo had 7 assists and UP only had 8 for the whole game. For the whole game. Kita na to. Nung napapanood yung game, kung napanood yung game, kita nyo na kapag dumidikit yung UP, we were playing team basketball. May mga glimpse.
Parang parang may pinariringgan tayo dyan
Sino? Hindi, wala. Bakit? Sino ang ko?
Wala naman.
Kasi mayroon din. Oo, si Richie. May rin. Daming instances na nagkanya-kanya sila. Isa si Richie and meron din iba. Yun. Yun yung sasabi ko. Ano to? Dumidikit yung team kasi the whole time naman, lamang Ateneo, never lumamang ni UP. Tapos, at during the instances na dumidikit tayo ng konti, let's say mga 5 to 8 points.
6, ganon.
6, they were playing good. Okay yung ball movement at okay yung shooting. Parang mas nakaka-shoot tayo kapag may extra passes, may magagandang ball movement for the plays on those instances. No? Tapos, okay, makaka-shoot tayo, isa, dalawa, gano'n. Tapos, after nun, wala. May mag-hero ball bigla.
Totoo yan.
Whether it be Richie, whether it be Tamayo, kung sino man may hawak ng bola na during the span na dumidikit tayo, humahabol tayo sana. Yun lang nangyayari. Yun ang ginagawa nila. So nasisira yung system, and Ateneo, if you do that with Ateneo, isang ganun lang, lamangan na ulit sila ng 10. And yun mismo nangyari ng game na yun. Napansin mo ba yun?
Oo, napansin ko yun. Pero mag-ano lang ako, devil's advocate lang tayo dito. Hindi kaya nagiging ganun kasi yung Ateneo defense nag-a-adjust din. So parang meron silang set na i-run pero shut off ng Ateneo. So hindi nila magawa.
Pwede naman. Kaya lang kasi, ang nakikita ko dyan, to answer that point, in a span of kasi siya wala naman to time out eh. In a span of 2-3 plays, let's say yun nga, nakashoot kunyari tayo sunod, dikit. On the next play, ganoon ba sila agad kabilis mag-adjust? Pwede. Knowing that Coach
Pwede.
is the mentor of the team. Kaya lang, paulit-ulit siya nangyari. Hindi, okay, gets ko yung point mo. Kaya lang, kumbaga, if you are a matured, disciplined team, hindi dapat mangyayari yun eh. Alam mo yun? Especially if you have veterans on the court. No? So, kung ganun kabilis mag-adjust agad yung kalaban mo, defensively, well, magaling naman talaga Ateneo. And they can do adjustments right then and there. But, yun nga. So, dun lumabas, kumbaga, yung chemistry, dun lumabas yung ano term dun? Immaturity. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline natin to stick to the system ni Coach Rui. Kaya, yun ang nangyayari. Kumbaga yun nagiging story of the game mostly. Lalo mga Ateneo ng malaki, habol tayo konti. Tapos, yun nga, magkakanya-kanya. Then, lalaki ulit yung lamang. Then, so, yun lang, paulit-ulit lang throughout the whole game. Yun ang nangyayari for Ateneo, actually. May iba ka ba napansin?
Kung sa stats titingin tayo, syempre, ang una kong papansinin yung free throws. Kasi
pasok na natin yan. Sige, free throws.
Ang sakit sa mata. Sorry, pero ang sakit sa mata makita nung free throw shooting ng UP. 26 out of 43. Parang sayang yung 26 of 43, 60%. Medyo average, pero yung siguro zoom in tayo sa bigs ng UP. Si Diouf tsaka si Tamayo. Si Diouf 5 of 13 lang. Si Tamayo 4 of 9.
Wow.
So 9 of 22.
Yep.
Na free throw shooting.
Silang dalawa lang. Silang dalawang players.
Silang dalawa, combined. Sila yung primary big men ng UP. So, they should expect to be fouled a lot in games. Naturally, kasi sila yung makikipagbanggaan talaga sa loob. Na 9 of 22 na free throws. Para sa akin, hindi yan winning basketball kasi 3 points na yan eh. So, if you will leave that many points on the table, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Kasi yun yung best chance nila na makascore ng points. Tapos di sila magkakapitalize. Sayang yun kasi yun nga, 22 points sana yun. Nakuha lang nila 9. Of course, we don't expect them to make all of their free throws. Pero hindi naman sana ganun kasama yung shooting nila sa free throws nila.
Bilang nabanggit mo niyan. 22 free throws, di ba? Carl Tamayo at Malik Diouf lang. Dalawang player lang natin. Ang total free throws ng Ateneo as a team, 17 lang. They shot 8 out of 17. Medyo mababa din, 47% on their
Mas masama yung percentage nila.
Pero kung ikukumpara mo yung totals natin, 43 free throws ang tinira ng UP. Ganun kalaki yung difference in terms of free throw attempts na binigay sa atin. So at least, ang nakita natin dito, let's say siguro consistent yung officiating at least at this early of the stage natin. Parang so far wala akong napapansin na na missed calls or compared to other seasons. So far.
Siguro kasi walang crowd. So less influenced yung referees doon sa game, sa atmosphere. Talagang they call it as it is. Ganun lang.
Again, free throws. We lost by 9 points. So let's say kahit sabihin nating makashoot lang sila ng 33, ano ba? At least miss 10, at least 10 free throws from the total natin as a team.
Oh.
Panalo tayo eh. And considering...
Or hindi, kahit hindi panalo, pero closer sana yung game.
the whole stretch.
At least, di ba?
We'd be probably competing at within 5 points the whole game if we made most of our free throws. And that would be a big difference for the whole game, for the whole team, for the whole league. If they saw UP play head-to-head with Ateneo at that in the span of 40 minutes. Kasi yun talaga, I mean, we've been reiterating this ever since season 82. If you want to beat Ateneo, if we want to win that championship, we have to play Ateneo solid basketball for 40 straight minutes. Walang pwede. You can't start like this. You can't hang around ng konti in a span of how many minutes na laylo ka. Kasi yun nga, kita naman natin nangyari. Isang ganun lang, 10 ulit lamang na Ateneo. So, yun naman talaga yung problema ng buong liga when they're facing Ateneo. And, aminin na natin, UP has the tools, the materials to beat that team. So, again, going back to our previous episode, okay na rin na itong Ateneo agad ang una nating kinalaban. Kasi nga, to gauge where we are as a team, comparing ourselves to the barometer of the league as well. So, at least there, after that first game, 9 points lang yung lamang nila. And considering that, again, ang taas yung score na yun for a college basketball game, di ba? Ateneo scored 90. UP scored 81. Kasi
parang
hapon, yung Lasal
season
NU ba? Kasi 50 lang.
No, season 82, yung mga, the last time we had UAAP, usually score natin mga 60s, 70s. Yun yung average. Tapos ngayon, 90-81, UP, Ateneo. Tapos sa UST, tayo, 98.
Yep. Grabe, di ba? Grabe. So, kita doon na we both pushed ourselves and Ateneo as well because they had to score 90 points to beat us. Another stat that intrigued me, and this is a good note actually on the UP side. In terms of turnovers, Ateneo had 15 and UP had 16. Akala mo yun, so dumikit tayo at Ateneo sa turnovers.
Hindi ko watching the game, looking at the score. Hindi ko akalain na ganito ka-close yung turnover margin. Isipin ko parang kung 16 ang UP, ang Ateneo mga 10, 9, ganun.
Pero after the game, di ba, nakita mo yung stats. Sabi ko, paano nangyari yun? Isa lang ang lamang ng Ateneo sa atin kapag sa turnovers. Diba? So like, okay, there's something here. There's something here talaga. No? Kasi ang initial thought ko right after the game, if this was season 82, yung lamang na yun, di pala after the game, during the siguro second half. Kung yung season 82, yung lamang na yun sa atin Ateneo, wala tayong fighting chance. Lalaki at lalaki na lang siya. But
Wala.
Then now, here in season 84, with this new team, we see some adjustments being made. So,
Although yung nung humabol tayo ng fourth quarter, I think most of the time nun nakaupo si Ange Kwame.
okay, oo.
So,
Medyo,
parang medyo bench unit yung kalaban ng yung naglalaro for Ateneo that time. Pero okay pa rin. I mean,
kahit sabihin mo yun,
nagawa pa rin.
oo. You can't take anything away from ano pa rin naman, yung effort natin. Okay, another thing. Steals. We had more steals at Ateneo. Ateneo had 5 steals for the whole team. And UP had 8. Wow.
Nice.
At least we can see the improvement on defense as a whole dito sa stat na to. But if you see the game, if you watch the game, yung defensive discipline ng team natin is kulang na kulang pa. May mga sumusundot, may mga easy points na nabigay sa Ateneo at some instances. So, yun ang mga dapat nating at least for me, yung dapat yung maging backbone ng defense itself for the team. If you have the discipline there,
total,
mas manilesen yung mga ganun na easy points na pwede naman nating eliminate or at least just challenge it properly. Kung sumut yun, okay lang. As long as may challenge doon na depensa. And we'll take that. Okay lang yun. Pero hindi lang pwedeng puro, hindi pwedeng marami yung maging easy 2 points sila on against us. So,
yan, since na bring up mo na yan, tignan mo yung 2-point field goals ng Ateneo.
Okay.
26 of 44 shooting. 59%.
Yun.
Sobrang taas nun.
Yun.
Sobrang taas nun. Na, yun, I guess, kung, iano ko na rin yung UST game kasi, doon ko rin nakita talaga. Parang ang hilig mag-gamble ng team sa steals. Sa passing lanes, which leads to, yun, kasi parang medyo mahilig sila mag-trap. Hindi naman full court, pero parang medyo 3/4 court siguro o half court. Pag yun sa half court, magta-trap sila. So necessarily, since magdo-double team sila sa ball handler, merong ma-open, wala silang, parang walang yung UP doon. Hindi nila ma-address. Walang rotation, hindi nagro-rotate. So, result, Ateneo pa to. So, they always find they always make the right pass to get to the open man. So, kaya ganyan kataas yung 2-point field goals ng Ateneo.
Alam nyo naman, grabe yung options sila in terms of scoring, diba? So, kung kahit sino yung malibre dun sa kanila, very deadly. Very deadly to, especially if it's an open shot. Okay. Let's talk about individual contributions. At least for this game, it was a CJ Cancino show. This was his debut as a UP Fighting Maroon, and he finished with 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. For me, the shiniest bright spot, at least for us on this game, was CJ Cancino. Talagang nagpakilala siya, both sa mga taga-Diliman at sa buong UAAP. Magaling
talaga si CJ. Ilang years pa ba siya maglalaro?
Third year niya to eh.
Meron pa siyang
so, dapat mga 2 pa.
2?
Oo, parang ganun.
After this, may 2 pa. So
kita niya.
Bright future.
Ano ba siya? Teka. So, he finished with 8 of 15 from field goals. Field goal range. For total field goal percentage. 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. 2 of 2 free throws. So, salamat, CJ. 100% ka sa free throws. Salamat bakit. Next to him was Malik Diouf na in terms of scoring. 15 points. Okay, sorry. I'd like to highlight Malik Diouf as well. Bilang nabanggit natin na si CJ was yung medyo highlight of that game. Yung bakbakan ni Malik at ni Ange Kwame sa ilalim, have to give props to Malik Diouf talaga. Grabe yung effort na binigay niya. And hindi siya na-highlight masyado kasi nga, ano sabi sa NBA, so yung kunyari pang All-Star game, hindi siya big man's game, di ba? So yun ang nangyayari sa kanya. Yung effort na nabibigay niya on our end, on our team this season is quite underrated. Kasi tingnan nyo, hindi napapansin, di ba? But he finished with 15 points in that game. Also limiting Ange Kwame to 11 only. Back when we didn't have Malik Diouf on our end, we couldn't stop Ange Kwame on the offensive end at all. Both on the offense as well as rebounding. If we miss a shot before, more often than not, if you finish Ateneo, Ange Kwame has the ball as a rebound.
Matik na.
Now, pag nakamiss ang Ateneo, meron na tayong chance maka-rebound as well. Which gives us more possessions, more chances to score, more chances to win the game. That's how big Malik Diouf has been for us early in the season. No? So, hats off to you, Malik, and hopefully, hindi ka ma-injure. Hopefully, you stay healthy kasi sobrang laking factor mo ngayon. And not many people know that right now. Malik, thank you. We love you.
Pero sana magkaroon ng konting arc yung shot mo.
Doon papasok yung speed niya. Tignan mo.
Flat.
Doon papasok yun. Sabihin natin, he played 30 minutes, attempted 13 free throws, not to give him any excuse or whatever, no? Pero yun nga, kabakbakan mo si Ange Kwame the whole game. Usually, pagod ka na yan if ever ma-foul ka. So yung focus mo sa free throw, dapat medyo bawas. Kasi nga, bugbog ka. Or siguro, hindi talaga siya magaling ng free throw. No, we don't know. So we haven't seen him play in the UAAP yet. No? But he came from a championship program in CEU. And actually to answer yung, to point out yung factor with Carl Tamaya sa free throws, parang hindi naman siya masama mag-free throw dati nung NU siya, in high school. Kaya medyo surprising kung bakit bumaba ng ganito lang niya.
Baka first game jitters lang.
Pwede rin ganun. Ano pa? For that Ateneo game.
Ano pa ba? Ateneo. Si Renz Verano.
Oo nga, 18 points pala.
18 points siya eh. Tapos 8 of 10 shooting.
Grabe.
Kalahin niyo yun.
The comebacking Rafi Verano was big for the Blue Eagles. Made 1 3-pointer. 2 assists, 5 rebounds. What better way to contribute to your team as a role player? Diba?
Yup.
Yung mga ganyan klaseng hindi mo kasi pwedeng sabing X-factor kasi hindi naman siya ganun talaga eh. Kaingay in terms of So he's just doing his role extraordinarily well. And he could be big for Ateneo talaga this season. Mukhang part siya ng starting five eh. So sino ba pinunta nito? Si Will Navarro ngayon ng Blue Eagles. Wala si Will Navarro eh.
Scary.
Wala. Magaling din. Pag-usama ba natin Ateneo?
May Ateneo?
Si Dave.
Galing na yan eh.
Ano mo si Dave eh. Siya nagpumutok nung ano eh. Sige, final factors for this Ateneo game. Nasabi na naman natin simula. Ano ba so? We can't start soft. But then again, it's the first season. So, sige, actually, it's excusable. Kasi nga, ngayon pa lang sila mag-ano eh. Kulang pa ng games together ang team. So, sige, we can give them that. But, again, we have to focus on our discipline both offensively and defensively. Move the ball around, trust the system. Defensively naman, you have to be one unit. Hindi pwedeng may mawala. Pag may kaya nag-gamble tawag dun eh. Kasi pag gumamble ka, may isang ma-open, lahat ng tao, lahat ng defenders apektado kasi lahat kailangan mag-rotate. So, you have to be one cohesive unit in terms of defense and help Malik Diouf in getting those rebounds. Okay? Yun ang key point sa akin.
Yes.
Ano yung panapos natin for Ateneo? Free throws.
Tsaka, yung 2-point percentage ng Ateneo na 59%. Siguro it's part of why Ateneo is successful kasi parang may naalala rin akong game the previous year na ganito rin eh. Nakita ko yung box score. Nakita ko yung shooting Ateneo from 2 points. Tapos ang taas din. So, ewan ko, baka part ng kanilang success is the fundamentals. Alam mo yun? The closer you are to the basket,
high percentage.
Pasok mo lang. So, yan, yung mid-range nila, pumapasok. Marami, alam mo yun, parang, yun nga, basic shots yan eh. Layups, mga mid-range, na ngayon kasi nakikita ng mga bata, puro 3 points, puro layup, puro, alam mo yun, puro ganun eh. Nawawala yung fundamentals ng game, which I think Ateneo has. Kaya sila successful. So, yun lang. Isa kong take away talaga sa game nung nakita ko tong stat na to. I guess that's it. That's why they're successful. They focus on these easier shots. Kahit na analytics would say it's a very inefficient shot. Fuck analytics. Diba?
So I'll let you think about this one. Pero ako, if I were to give them a grade of 10, yung UP game, UP team for this, siguro 8 sa akin. Habang inisip mo yung sa'yo, banggitin ko lang, overall nga, yun nga, maganda pa rin yung outcome natin for the first game of the season. And binilang ko yung naglaro for Ateneo. 14 yung pinasok for that game. So, sobrang lalim talaga ng bench sila. So, kung nilagkamali, 2 yung hindi nagamit. On UP's end naman, nasa 12 or 13 lang ang ginamit. No? Lowest minutes is si CJ Katupusan and Harold Alarcon with 8 minutes each. So, hindi pa natin nakita sila Antonio Sebio, Tan, and the others, no? Terence Forteo played in this game kaya lang he got sprained at some point. So, nung second game siya naglaro. So, yun. Sige, so, anong grade mo if to rate them out of 10?
Bigyan ko sila ng 7 out of 10. Kasi parang gets ko first game meron talagang jitters pero they could have played better pa rin. I mean as well as they played given what we saw, parang nandun yung potential talaga eh. Ang laki ng potential ng team pero hindi pa lumabas dun sa Ateneo game. Na alam mo yun, I mean alam niyo naman yung schedule weeks ago para tapos Yun. So meron silang time to prepare na ayun, I expected better pero it's
Mm,
still it's still one of the best, if not the best, performances of UP against Ateneo, at least in the last
yeah.
what 8 years,
Oo
10 years, ganun.
oo nga. Actually, tama. Totoo nga yan. So, yung potential is, kaya namin nabigay yung ano na yun, yung ratings set. Kasi nga, the potential of the team is way above what we're used to. At pag-uusapan natin yan sa UST game after nito. Yun. Tapusin natin ito very quickly. Yung potential kasi nga ng team is we know na kayang sumabay at par at least on a 40-minute game with Ateneo Blue Eagles. No? So, siguro, negative factor yung first game siya of the season after how many years. Kaya ganun ng lumabas na outcome. No? But, yun nga, aminado mas Coach Gold na there's still a work in progress but
Totoo naman.
hopefully after nito dapat hindi na ganun talaga. Sige, final thoughts so for that Ateneo game. Wala na ba?
Wala na, yun na yun.
Usapan natin UST. Yun na nga. Banking of potential. But, okay. Coming into this game, UST game. Okay, fine. UST, final score was 98 for UP, 82 for UST. Okay, but this score line does not dictate at all what happened in the game. Talking about potential, ano ba nangyari no first game? UST went up against Adamson. Tama, no? Hindi ako nagkakamali, no? Adamson. And they were beaten convincingly.
Oh, Adamson.
Use the term convincingly against that Adamson side. So heading into this game, we were expecting, huwag na tayong sinungaling, we were expecting to beat UST convincingly as well. Which we did. Fine, we did. But watching the game, we can't be satisfied na ganun yung performance natin. So, explain why.
Yung ilang beses sinabi sa, pinanood ko yun UST Adamson nung Saturday. Tapos ang intro sa UST ay sila ay rebuilding team. Rebuilding yan, bago yung coach, ang dami nilang bagong players, puro mga bata. Rebuilding. So, Adamson game, nagpakita yun. Rebuilding sila. Tinambakan sila ng Adamson. Which is medyo expected kasi rebuilding ka nga eh. So, hindi ka talaga magaling. Pagdating sa UP, ang UP, contender, ka-level ng Ateneo, tapos ano nangyari nung first quarter, naka-4 na 3-pointer si Concepcion agad-agad. Tapos parang walang adjustment on UP's part na ano ba to? Cover ba natin tong si Concepcion? Ano magagawin natin sa depensa? Hindi natin alam. Tapos hindi pa rumi-rebound, hindi mo box out. Alam mo yun, parang walang effort on the part of UP to win the game.
Yep.
So, as a result, first half, for the most part, lamang ang UST ng double digits sa UP. Mga 10, 12, 14 points palagi yung lamang nila. So, kaya ako nga tinweet, bakit parang UST yung contender, tapos UP yung nagre-rebuild based on the first half of play.
Yep.
Diba?
To prove that point, UST scored 25 points in the first quarter, while UP only had 16. I know. Yung if you saw the body language ng both teams on that first quarter, yung UST yung mukhang UST yung gustong maglaro talaga yung araw na yun. Kasi syempre, you can't blame them. They got beat on the first day. if you are a competitive basketball team, hindi ka na mapapayag na yung pa rin mangyayari sa'yo the next game. So they were there raring to go, ready to play, ready to bounce back from their previous game. And that happened. Actually, that showed up in the first half. First quarter, 25 points. You can't give up 25 points, first of all, in the first freaking quarter. In any quarter at that. Di ba, Enzo? 25 points if you are a contender, quote-unquote, in this league. Hindi pwedeng puro opensa. Hindi nga pwedeng opensa yung una mo eh. Dapat depensa talaga yung una mong i-prioritize.
Yep.
Kaya agit kami lahat nung first 2 quarters nitong game na to. Kahapon lang to. So, sa ano ko nun? Sa airport pa ako. Pabalik ako from ball. Na pinapanood ko sa yung napakagaling natin na network ngayon. So yun. Sherwin Concepcion was on fire that first quarter and we couldn't do shit to him, to contain him.
Wala talaga. Hindi ko alam paano nangyari. Pero parang ganun talaga yung offense ng UST this year, ano? Kahit yung first game, ganun sila, puro 3 points yung
okay.
5 out offense talaga sila.
Okay.
Siguro it just so happened na pumapasok yung shots nila ngayon. Against UP. Baka sinuwerte lang din sila talaga.
Simula, oo.
Kasi nung Adamson last Saturday, Adamson UST, ganun din eh. Dami rin nilang, dami talaga nilang outside shots.
FEU UST. FEU pala.
FEU ba?
Tayo. FEU yung una.
FEU.
Oo.
Sorry, FEU. Yung game nila nung Saturday, ganyan din. Simula sila puro 3-point shots. Pero hindi po papasok. So nagtataka ako, okay, ito pala yung strategy nila. Live and die by the 3 pala sila ngayon. Okay. Kaya sila tinatambakan ngayon. Tapos kagabi, biglang live and die by the 3 pero puro pasok yung 3s nila. So, yun din. Siguro may halong swerte rin on UST's part. Kaya ganun yung nangyari.
Pero nakaputa talaga sa first half na yan. It was that instance na actually, before that instance, nabanggit na nila, I think it was Nico Ramos calling that game. Or Miko Halili. Hindi ko nagkamali.
Nico Ramos kagabi. Nico Ramos.
Na early on pa lang, parang yung rebounding totals ng teams, lumalamang yung UST. And UP was down. No? So, on that first half, may instance na, I think second quarter yun, may instance na nagkaroon ng 4 straight offensive rebounds ng UST. Kung yun hindi pakita ngayon sa film viewing nila, sa practice, may mali sa coach. Okay, so dapat ma-highlight yun sa film viewing nila ngayon for the game tomorrow. No? Kasi putangina, ang laki nung size difference natin versus UST. Yet, during that first half, hirap tayo mag-rebound. Kasi nga, we weren't ready to play. We weren't ready to...
Walang effort dun sa... Yun, yung sequence na yun na sinasabi mo, parang gusto kong iba to yung kinakain ko kasi nagdi-dinner ako nun eh. Parang gusto ko iba to yung kinakain ko. Nakikita ko yun. So, nakakabuisit talaga. Kasi wala eh. Parang, ano ba yun? Parang bumaba na yung ibang Maroons habang may play pang nangyayari. Walang nag-effort rebound. Tapos yun, edi nakashoot sila. Nakashoot yung UST.
Nakashoot. Yun yung masakit, nakashoot pa. After the 4 straight possessions. No? Tama, lahat pala, parang buong UP community kumakain nun. At lahat sila napamura, napasigaw, napamura during that instance of the game. Kasi kitang-kita mo naman paano mangyayari sa'yo. Okay, again, dyan ulit papasok yung discipline na hinahanap natin for the team, no? Kasi if you are a mature and disciplined basketball team, unang-unang gagawin kapag may tumira ay bumax out. Okay. Box out. That's one part of rebounding. But then again, 90% of rebounding is all about heart, hustle. And during that first half, everyone was freaking
Zero.
hearted.
Meron pang isang possession na ganun din. Naka-offensive rebound ang UST pero makikita mo yung camera angle pa nun yung camera na nasa likod ng basket.
Sa taas.
O nasa taas ba? O basta yun. Basta yung ganung angle. Makikita mo merong si Malik nandito sa ilalim, walang binabox out. I forget kung sino yung isa.
Ito yun.
Hindi, iba pa to. Okay. Meron pa iba, so yan si Malik, hindi mo box out. Meron pang isang nandito, parang hindi rin ata box out. Sila lang kita sa frame. Tapos, pag miss nung UST, merong isang offensive rebound, parang galing pa siya sa 3-point, outside the 3-point line. Tumakbo papasok sa basket. Siya yung nakakuha ng rebound, siya yung nakakuha ng second chance points. Anong ginagawa nila sa puntong yun?
Ay, nako. Okay, so yung ibang UP fans dyan, mag-isip, ba't ba tayong duel dito sa to? Panalo naman tayo ng 16 points, di ba? Ba't ba natin ina-highlight tong first half na to? Yun na nga, yun yung problema. Okay, we won. Ito yung tatawagin natin mga, if we go back to season 82 again, madami tayong na wins in that season. And this is the first win we got. And again, it's also a win is a win. Win. Okay. Bakit? Again, as we've been reiterating ever since season 82, if you want to beat Ateneo, if you want to win the championship, we cannot play like this. We cannot start like this. We cannot not play solid 40 minutes of basketball every freaking time. Ito po yung rason na yun, mga kaibigan. Okay, fine. You can be happy with the win. Tinambakan natin UST. Tinambakan natin UST. Ang problema doon, tinambakan din tayo ni simula. So you can't be happy with that. And having said that, this UST team is no pushover. Kung naalala niyo last episode, nag-point out kami ni Enzo ng mga games na pwedeng given na sa schedule nyo. But then again, sinasabi lang namin yun kasi nga, on paper, yun talagang mangyari dapat. And we're also aware na pwede rin matalo tayo during those games. Kasi nga, if we don't show up, ito mangyayari sa atin, yung first half ng UST. And we can't afford to have that. Kasi every game counts in the UAAP.
Siguro, swerte tayo UST yung kalaban. I mean, no offense sa UST. Magaling naman yung team nyo, pero yun nga, rebuilding kayo. Swerte tayo UST yung kalaban kasi kung yung first half na yun nangyari against, let's say, FEU or siguro Lasal or hindi ko na sabi Ateneo. Even against yung mga teams na ka-level dapat natin. Best example ng FEU. Do you think mangyayari yung second half na yun against a team like that?
Mismo.
'Di ba? Swerte tayo UST. So nakabawi tayo pero kung mas magaling na program yan, I don't think makakahabol yung UP. And much more matatambakan pa nila yung team na yun.
True. Very Yun yung talagang factor dito. No? Kung nag-start tayo ng ganun sa, let's say yun nga, those teams, it's already bye-bye ball game for us. Wala na, hindi tayo makabawi nun. Pwedeng humabol, but sobrang swerte na lang natin nun kung manalo pa tayo dun after with that kind of start. No? So again, big respect to the UST Growling Tiger squad. I know maraming mga side stories na nangyari with the fans and all between UP and UST, but hindi ko pinapansin yun kasi hindi naman siya importante. And we're talking about basketball. If bola at players lang pag-usapan natin, I think there's mutual respect between both teams, no? And hindi naman talaga mukhang, okay, let's say, sabihin natin mayroong bad blood between the other UST players and some other UP players. But then again, if wala namang lumabas na masama during the game, di ba? They just played solid basketball. Both teams played solid basketball. And with that, they gave mutual respect to each other. And that's very, very commendable for both teams. I'd say more commendable on the UST side kasi sila yung mas dehado eh. And it just really played hard that whole game. And again, also hats off to you, UST. You have our respect. And we know na you are no pushovers on this season. Kaya that makes stuff more exciting for all of us. So antayin natin yung I'm sure I'm banking on them guaranteeing of at least one win on this season. So rooting for you guys.
Ano yan? Against Ateneo.
Oy, oo. Yun maganda, no? Kung sila pa makatalo. Yun ang maganda. Sige, so, pag-usapan natin konting stats for that UST game. Ano bang, may napansin ka bang talagang highlighted for that,
Turnovers. Turnovers ng UST. 29 turnovers. Tapos, yung pivotal na quarter dyan, third quarter. As you all know, yung third quarter, dun humabol yung UP. Dun lumamang yung UP ng malaki. We outscored them 36-15. So, 36 points kahit sa NBA, mataas na point total yan for a quarter.
Oh. Overall,
pero
it's the pay to have game story. Yun lang yun.
Yung, kaya tayo naka 36 points dyan. Kasi nung third quarter, if I'm not mistaken, naka 12 ba? O 13 turnovers yung UST. So isipin nyo yun, parang 1 turnover per minute nung third quarter ang UST.
Oo nga.
Or more. Diba? Ganun kasama yung laro nila. At the same time, ganun ka effective din yung defense ng UP.
Adjustments, yes. Adjustments.
Na, yung adjustments sila from the first half and even from the first game. I guess yun nga, like I said, when we were discussing the Ateneo game, UP loves to gamble in the passing lanes. Pero dito sa UST, somehow nag-work yun. Kaya ang dami nilang na-force na turnovers, which led to a lot of easy baskets for UP.
Yep.
Nung third quarter na.
After halftime. So, very commendable adjustments done by the coaching staff. At halftime, ang maganda din naman dito was some of the players were already nagigising na nung second quarter heading into halftime. So, ang napansin ko lang na medyo talaga umangat with those players was CJ Cancino. Nawala. Yeah. Sino yung tinweet ko, Zo? Nakita mo ba yun? Cancino,
Kagulangan ba?
Tamayo. Those three were already spearheading the comeback as early as the second quarter. So, And eventually, it did rub off on their teammates from the second half. Hence, the scoreline we had at the end of the ball game. I'd like to highlight, ikaw so mag-highlight ka rin ng isang player na for this game. Pero I'd like to highlight Joel, JD, May Kagulangan for this ball game.
Yes.
If I highlighted Malik Diouf on the other game, this guy deserves all the credit. For me, personally, for this turnaround yesterday. For me, actually, I will call this out. For me, he's a better June Manzo. Less attitude, better skills for me. More heart. Alam mo yan. Kita sa kanya yung Grabe, nung pumasok siya sa ball game nung Ateneo, I think hindi ko alam first time niya pumasok sa laro mo. And binabantay niya si Tyler Teo. Ba't ko napansin yun? Ano naman, pumasok ko siya ng game diba? Pero, nung pumasok siya, naka-focus yung camera sa kanya. Tapos, right away, binody up niya si Tyler Teo. It's ba? Talagang dinikitan na niya agad, depensa. Bola ng Ateneo inbound full court. Bola ng Ateneo, depensa siya. And dinikitan niya ng ganun. So, yung ganung klase ng depensa says a lot. I mean, I like that type of defense when a player does that. Yung pesky, gritty, and no-nonsense type of defense. And that's what we see in May Kagulangan right now. That's something we've been missing in previous seasons. Yung ganung pesky type of player na ang taas ng defensive IQ. And given that, he can also contribute offensively. So yun yung maganda talaga sa akin. I mean, kasi kung di nyo nakilala si Kagulangan, NCAA MVP siya ng juniors. He was the main man when Lasal Green Hills won the championship a few seasons ago. Hindi na siya nabigyan ng break nung naglalaro siya sa Lasal for season 82. No? But kita natin dito ngayon kung bakit ang laki factor niya when he transferred to UP.
Okay. Hindi ko, mamaya ko na sabihin highlight yung player, pero since nabanggit mo yung defense ni Kagulangan, gusto ko ring i-commend yung defense ni Abadiano. Meron akong nakita ng isang possession end of, ano ba yun? Parang end of second or third quarter. Hindi ko maalala sino binabantayan niya nun, pero talagang para siyang glove. Nandun talaga siya on ball. Lahat ng galaw para siyang shadow. Nakadikit talaga sa ball handler. Tapos walang nagawa yung ball handler sa kanya. I think tumira. Tapos syempre miss kasi nga ganda ng depensa niya. So like we said, defense wins championships. Sinasabi ko ngayon na I think maraming magagaling na defender sa team. Hindi pa lang natin nakikita talaga. And speaking of basta yun, kung sila magiging parang point guard rotation ng team, edi starter mo ganun na, lockdown defender. Yung sub niya, lockdown defender din. Okay yun. Maganda foundation yan moving forward. Tapos, yung gusto ko i-highlight na player talaga, si Zabe Lucero.
Okay.
Man, Zabe Lucero. Nakita ko na nung Ateneo game pa lang na yung physical makeup niya, it makes for a good basketball player kasi mataas siya, tapos ang haba ng limbs. Parang hello? Nandiyan ba ako? Kaya nga, tino-compare ko siya kay Mikal Bridges ng Phoenix Suns. Siyempre, medyo bias tayo. Pero ganun yun eh. Alam mo yun, long arms, long legs, tapos wing na magaling dumepensa pero meron ding offensive game. Which I think nakita natin yung the full Zave Lucero experience last night. Nakascore siya ng 18 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block. So, talaga all-around game yung laro niya kagabi. Tapos efficient from the field. 9 of 14 shooting. And yun, basta impact niya sa game, kita talaga eh. It helps to have a player like that na very versatile on both ends of the floor. Tapos yun nga, yung physical build niya, it's really built for this type of game.
Everything's been said about Zave Lucero. Nabanggit ni Enzo, and ako wala nang dadagdagin kasi dadagdag doon kasi you've seen it on social media as well after the game last night. So he's got the exposure as well, and now you know what the hype is all about. So thankfully, kaya ang laki din ng pasasalamat namin when we knew na Zave Lucero committed to UP. No? So ito na siya, nagpapakilala na siya, and hopefully he gets consistent in the coming games, the whole season. Talking about Jerry Abadiano naman, nabagit ni Enzo. Yan talaga yung laro niya back in high school. So he's a freaking tawag siyang bulldog eh. Yung talagang talagang trabaho lang siya. Ang problema lang kay Jerry the first two games, I think foul trouble. Parang
yun, tama.
Sobrang aggressive ka niya. Palaging nagkakaroon siya ng 2 fouls agad. I think first quarter pala, kaya siya nasa sub. Kaya pupasok naman si Kagulangan. So now, at least, even if we say na magkaka-foul trouble either of the two guards natin, yung impact nila or yung effort nila is similar to each other. So imagine if they are in the court at the same time. What more could we give the other opposing team na defensive pressure? No? So yun. Kasi banggitin na lang natin din, Richie Rivera had 19 points. Okay, moving on.
19 points on 5 of 15 shooting. So,
okay, go.
Bahala na kayo dun.
Salamat Richie. Yung nilaro natin na players kahapon, I think 14. 14 from the lineup. Tama, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. 14. Ang di na naglalaro ay si Antonio Sebio. Hindi, nilaro pala siya. Sino pa hindi?
Nilaro siya 1 minute.
Si Tan. Nilaro. And one more guy. Hindi na natin point out yan. So, yun.
Si Noah, hindi naglaro.
Si Noah. At least we got a glimpse of Bismarck Lina. Bricks Ramos. Yan, si Bricks Ramos ako hinihintay ko sa back guard. But mukhang he's down in the depth chart. No?
Naglaro sila, garbage time na yun.
But if you see Bricks Ramos, he's also a very, kung makakapag-contribute din siya ng significant if he get to play him. So, question. Napapansin mo ba si Harold Alarcon?
Hindi pa.
Napapansin ko siya kasi parang siya yung ano sabihin yan? First off the bench as a wing. Parang yun ang napapansin ko eh.
Okay.
First 2 games parang yun ang nangyayari. Kaya napapansin ko siya na nakikilala siya. Kasi nga, siya usually pumapalit kay I think it's either sila Richie or Carl.
Mm-hmm.
Or basta yun, wing or yung power forward. Parang siya yung nagiging parang utility. Hindi ko kasi ano yung laro niya ngayon. But he's also a member of the Any Bull Pups squad. I think he also can score and defend. Kaya siguro yung naging role niya. let's say, seventh man off the bench, parang ganun. So, let's expect Harold Alarcon to contribute more in the coming games. And he actually had 5 points on that UST game. Tahimik lang siya so far, no? But I think
tahimik pa siya.
He can explode at any moment. Kasi yung minutes naman niya nabibigay eh. So, if swertehin to within the coming games, I'm sure significant impact. So, watch out everyone for Harold Alarcon. Inaabangan natin the upcoming games. Anything else sa UST?
Si Baby James, naka 11 points.
Uy, ano. Pero mostly ito second half na to, nag-score siya.
Parang meron siyang 2 3-pointers ata nung second half. Tapos may isa nung first half. So, okay din. Okay din yung contribution niya.
4 of 8 from field goal range, from field goal percentage. Ano pala siya? So, 3 of 5 from 3-pointers. So, laking bagay nun. Dati ano lang siya eh. D. Ngayon 3.
Oo, D lang. wala pa yung 3. Ngayon may 3 na.
Ngayon, ang laking bagay nun kung naging 3 and D play na siya. Kasi, number 1, he's a veteran. Number 2, he has he has experience. But, he has to be number 2, he has to be the defensive leader of this team. Knowing na yun yung nagiging naman na talaga ever since the past, since season 81, yung nagiging role niya. So, dapat ma-highlight palalo dito sa season 84. No? Considering nga na he's a holdover, he's a veteran, he has Gilas experience. And yun, he's one of the players to look up to ng rookies. So, again, another player to watch out for, James Spencer. Kung malalim yung Ateneo, malalim din naman yung bench natin. We just have to recognize yung potential ng isa't isa.
Ang lamang kasi ng Ateneo, yung system nila, intact na. Yung coach nila, same coach for the past ilang years na ba si Tab coach. Tayo, dami na nga nating bagong players, bago pa tayong coaching staff, bago tayo head coach. So, marami talaga adjustment na kailangan.
Sobra.
I mean, dami adjustment. Shortened season, so kailangan lang bilisan. Pero, yun. Just to, siguro, temper expectations. Maraming adjustments na kailangan gawin ng UP.
If you were to grade, yung ating bagong segment dyan, if you were to grade for this game, ako 6.
Hindi naisip ko 6. Kahit panalo, 6. Kasi hindi dapat mangyari yung first half na yun.
Ito yung again, nirespeto UST after that brilliant first quarter guys had. Nagpakilala na kayo sa liga. So, pero kasi ito na yung dapat na mga laro na nananalo tayo sana by 20, 30. Given the potential, on paper, given the potential, given the talent we have, comparing it to the other team, malayo eh. But we were just, kumbaga ito yung potential natin, andito lang tayo. Andito lang. Sobrang layo sa kakayanan ng lahat ng players natin. Pero again, kami lang naman to. Wala naman kami we're just saying what we think. Kung kayo may gusto sabihin, please comment down below and let us know what you guys think. We're so happy na may tweet kahapon na nag-aabang ng episode natin, even if they're not from UP. So salamat sa'yo. So ikaw, anong mo? Grading points mo for this game?
Yun din eh. Yun nga. Yung layo ng, kumaga, kita mo naman yung mga players natin. Puro big names, puro big recruits. Tapos, alam mo, yun nga, hindi nagmamatch yung mga talent natin on paper with the performance nung first half. Nung first half lang naman. Second half, it looked like the normal course of things naman. Pero, as we said earlier, you can't continue performing that way against other teams, especially the better teams at the mga contenders like Ateneo, FEU, Lasal maybe, Adamson maybe. Yun. Kaya 6 lang. Kasi there was so much room for improvement.
Sobrang laki. Okay. Moving on, for the first 2 games of the season, tomorrow hindi ko alam kung ngayon ko ilalabas to pero next game is NU, Thursday, 4 p.m. So, alam niyo na expect. If you watch this episode, and if we start bad tomorrow, alam niyo na yung mga sasabihin namin.
Yup.
Sa next episode. Sa tweets namin tomorrow, alam niyo na yung mga lalabas if we start.
Ano oras yung game?
4. Third game ulit.
Patay.
That's after FEU Lasal and before UST. Mukhang maganda yung UST game, no? Abangan natin yan.
Sana mapanood ko yung game bukas.
Kaya may
Kasi may pasok eh.
4.
Tapos 4 pa naman.
Oo, 4 pa naman. Ano ko naman, kaya yan. Ako rin eh. 4 man din eh. So malalaman natin guys. We are now 1-1. Abangan natin mga mangyayari in the next coming games. So sana naman talaga mag-allow na kayo ng fans sa loob. Sabihin ko lang gano'ng kabobo yung bubble na to. Opening ng UAAP Sabado, March 26. Bubble, walang tao. Problema, Sunday, March 27. Naglaro ang PBA sa MOA Arena din. Ang masaklap dyan, Ginebra pa. Siyempre, pag Ginebra
isang
plus Sunday.
Barangay yan.
Alam niyo nung gaano karaming tao manonood doon. So, ang tawag sila sa setup na to ay bubble pa rin. Hindi ko talaga mag-gets. No, sana magbago na yung isip nyo. Bago na yung isip nyo kasi wala nang way to defend it eh. Alam mo yun?
Di ba may chismis na second round? Naalaw na daw yung fans?
Sa akin, hindi na kailangan magantayin ng second round eh, para payagan. Yun talaga sa akin. Hindi ko mag-gets yung nila. Anyway.
Yep, I agree.
Sana magbago na ang isip nila soon, aka next week. Sana man lang. Kasi willing naman kami. Dito lang kami. Sabihin nyo lang na may tickets na available. Ready na kami lahat eh. Na bumili eh. Alam mo yun? Okay, then natin. That's it for the first 2 games of the UB5 Maroons. Thank you for watching everyone. So, magkikita pa tayo ulit. Maraming salamat sa iyo.
Thanks guys.
Good performance versus Ateneo. Yung UST game, kung gusto nyo matuwa kayo, pero kami hindi matutuwa doon. Right now, we're educating you as fans kung ano dapat in-expect natin sa team na to. But don't get us wrong. We're still on the same side. Call out lang namin yung nakita namin sa team based on the expectations. And sabihin ko, hindi naman kami experts. Sinasabi namin as always, hindi kami expert. Wala kaming alam sa coaching. May alam kami sa basketball, pero wala kaming alam sa coaching. Yung players, mas kilala ni Coach Gold. Mas kilala ng coaching staff. Mas kilala ng captain nila. yung isa't isa. So, they know better pa rin. I mean, hindi namin dinidiscount yung fact na yun. But then again, we're still talking as fans here. We talk about what we see, and taga-UP tayo, don't discredit us for talking about what we think. Kaya tayo may academic freedom, di ba? So, if you know better, if you think you know better than us,
Yes.
usapan natin. Di ba? Yun lang naman yung ano natin eh. Kaya tayo na sa UP, di ba? Kaya tayo taga-UP. We welcome all walks of life. We welcome all types of ideas here. Kaya everyone's welcome. Kahit taga-ibang school kayo, if you watch this show, thank you so much. If you want to comment, please let us know. Comment kayo dyan. Sabihin nyo anong gusto nyo sabihin sa akin. Everyone is welcome. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. See you guys again. See you in the next games. Zo, salamat. UP fight, mga
Thank you.
Ingat
UP fight.
Ingat. Peace.